You're sleep deprived. In those early days, it's very repetitive, very mundane, but it also takes up a lot of your mental capacity. And you're carrying all the information about all your children in your head all the time, where they're up to in the day, when they last had their nappy changed. Like, you have it all and it's just buzzing around. And at the same time, you're just like trying to figure out what to do for you. And to a certain extent, you just don't know. And like you said, you know, being mum, it's the most important thing for most women. And to have that sort of sentence said to you by your former employer, or, you know, the person who is senior above you when you ask for flexible working, that she's basically saying it's not the most important thing. Your work is the most
Yes,
important thing, and your children
exactly.
come second, and you make that work, which is sort of the antithesis of what most women who are building businesses as mothers do. Is they're fitting their business into the cracks of their day. She's telling you
Exactly.
fit your children into the cracks of your day. So it's quite good that she said that to you, because that riled you, and that
Yes. Oh my gosh,
you
it did.
rejected it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I stayed in the job for another, how long did I stay in the job after that? Maybe a year-ish. But I was just like, that decision made right there. I'll be here, but I'm not going to be here forever. You've just said something that's really struck a nerve, and I'm not prepared to live that way. So, seed planted. I will be figuring this out. I don't know what, because I need this job right now. Like, financially, we need this job. We were about to move and all the rest of it. But I won't be here forever. You've just literally lost
Just
me
killed
with
it.
that
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's so disorienting. And I mean, it's interesting the timelines that it all happened for me as well, because someone said to me, I mean, I had a conversation around, you know, starting businesses and stuff with someone else, probably about a year ago, maybe more. And she'd noticed that I started my business or made my way out of academia around the time that my second child was born. And she was like, it's interesting. It was like more was put on you in terms of demands, and like, you know, more of your capacity was taken. But that was the moment that you decided to start a business. And it was almost like you had less control in your personal life, and you were looking for that little piece that you could control and get some predictability from by starting a business, by carving out that thing for you, which is the truth. It was like a way of like reaching out quickly and grabbing onto something that I knew. But even that, there's so many unknowns in that. It was like I was looking for something, some kind of comfort and stability, but that's not really what your own business offers you in
No,
the
it's no
beginning.
comforting and stable.
Oh,
The
it's
first
just
3 years of
not two
business.
words that you associate with it. Comfort and stability, like not one bit. But that was my mind's attempt, because, you know, the jump from 1 to 2 I found extremely difficult. And I
Same.
think, you
Yeah.
know, lots of people have different experiences, and some people will completely disagree and say, you know, 0 to 1 was the hardest, 2 to 3 was the hardest, etc.,
And it
etc. It's
depends on
all
your baby
relative.
as well. Yeah.
Oh my God, the temperament of your
Yeah.
children makes all the difference. And my firstborn found the transition extremely hard. And so we found it extremely hard. And it was like there were so many unknowns. I was trying to make sense of it all and trying to look for some kind of, you know, solid ground to hold on to. And so I started a business, which
Yeah. No, but I
was
get
like
it.
wild.
It's yeah, of course. And anyone on the outside looking in would say wild. But I've had so many conversations. I mean, it's a baby podcast, you know, it's about to launch its 16th episode. So we're not far into it. But already I've had so many conversations with women who have said that their experience of motherhood was one of firing on all cylinders.
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't necessarily, and of course, you look back at it once you come out the other side and your kids are sort of starting school, and it feels like a mad haze when you look back and you're like,
Oh,
how was I doing all that stuff? And why did I decide to start a business when I just brought my second child into the world? And it doesn't make sense. But actually, when you're in it, you really need something for you. And yes, it's a
Yes.
bit of control. It's like a project, I suppose. It's a project, and it's project you. It's all part of the figuring out that you're trying to find out your next step.